Yeah. What up? It's your boy, 100 Acre Woods, and we back with the MPC Gospel. This is like the 8th step in the overview. Basically, we're going to show you the editing, the stop tweaking process, and the sorting process. And that's basically where you separate your songs into top tier, mid tier, and bottom tier songs. And we're going to get into what that means. But basically, your top tier is what you want to stand out with. Your mid tier is, you know what I'm saying, the things that are not hits. And then the bottom tier, those would be the songs that you might want to sell to artists, you know what I'm saying, or just give to a label. That'd be a demo tape type shit. It's not trash, but it's just not your avant-garde standout work. Alright, so let's get into it. So when we're talking about editing, open layers. Basically, you want to use verbs, right? You want to use verbs, action words for power. And tone. Your tone is everything. You know what I'm saying? You want to take generic words. You know what I'm saying? And make them dynamic, dramatic, be specific. You know what I'm saying? Don't say I was running. Don't say I was running. Oh, see, I was bolting. You know what I'm saying? Bolting. Racing. Speeding. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think action, intensity. Who else? What else? What else we talking about? Control the tense. And point of view. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking in first person, I, you, second person, or third person, you name dropping, stick with that. I, me, you, they. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that. Don't switch from I, me, and then talk about 100 Acre Woods. Nah. Because you confuse your listeners. Also, when you're talking about controlling the tense, stay in your time period. Don't start with a verse. Start with now, the here and now in the beginning of your verse, and then do a flashback by the end of the verse. It's confusing. You know what I'm saying? If you're going on a journey, start with the past in your verse, and then develop, and now here we are. Like, started from the bottom, now we here. You have where everybody was hating on you in the verse, and now in the present, we started from the bottom, now we here. Or if you're going to go in the future, you know what I'm saying? You start in the present, and then you build up to a future type chorus. You understand what I'm saying? Don't switch from present to past and past in the future in the verse, because it's confusing to the listener. And then you want to lock in your rhythm. I'm 2 for 2 spelling rhythm, yo. I be messing up, but I'm good right now. Rhythm and harmony with your word choice. And that's just your beat and your chords. Whenever you hear rhythm, that's your beat, your drums, and your bass line. Harmony is your chord progression, and melody is your melody. Let's see. Then you want to adjust melody to word choice. So let's say you pulling strings like a symphony, right? That's your hook. That's your title, symphony. So symphony or symphony, din 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 din. That would be your melody. So you could even hum it out. And what's so dope about the newest MPC upgrade is that one, you can record your microphone through your audio interface now, and two, they have key detection, so you can hum out a melody on your MPC, have your MPC detect the key, and you could play a beat around that. Come on, your boy was getting ready for what Akai was working on, and they got 808 slides. Not gonna pop my collar, but I was on their case about that. All right, so let's see some more editing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got notes. I take notes for y'all. So editing for your song format, right? So do you need a third verse? Is it necessary or unnecessary? Are you doing something for the radio? A quick pop R&B? I mean, quick pop hip hop song that's meant to get their attention, make them dance for 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Or are you making a whole feeling, a mood that's going to go on the album and not necessarily on the radio? Something that could be like 4 minutes. Got to think about that. Let's see the length of the sections. Verses we already know are between 8 and 32 bars. Pre-chorus is like 2 to 4 bars. Chorus 4 to 8 bars. A bridge, middle 8 bars. Let's see. Intro and outro 4 to 8 bars. Verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, intro, outro. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. You're gonna use a short intro, like I said, 4 to 8 bars, you know? Or are you gonna use one of those endings where you just bent, chop it off, or are you gonna fade out your ending? You know what I'm saying? Think about these things. Can you make your point with your verse in 8 bars and get straight to the chorus? Because there's a common saying in music is don't bore us, get straight to the chorus. They want the emotional point of the song so that they can impact the listener as quickly as possible, so that by the end of the song they like, damn, rewind selector. That's what we get into. So rhythm editing. Let me do a different color. Put some type of red. Let's see. Rhythm editing. You can organize your beats you can organize. I was going to say 2 beats at a time, but it's 2 bars at a time. 2 to 4 bars. Let's see. All right, they talking about the accents. We don't really got to get into that. If you really want to know about accenting your music, that's just putting a strong beat on, like, little things. I'm not a music teacher, so give me a break. Harmony editing. Let's see. Go to another color. Like I said, you want to lift into the chorus. So in the verse where your music would be more subdued, quiet, you don't have as much instruments giving as much energy. You know what I'm saying? When you build up through the pre-chorus, or you building up through the verse, or you have that transition that lets you know it's changing from the verse into the chorus has to have more energy than the verse does. So, think about that. Let's see. Melody editing is based on your harmony, right? So, do your notes of the melody match the notes of your chords? You know what I'm saying? If you're playing a C chord or a C major seventh, then you would want to play C E G B or C E G B flat. You know what I'm saying? If you're playing a C6, you might want to play C E G A in your melody, or any one of those notes. That gives you a complement. And then when you're thinking about the shapes of your melody, you know what I'm saying? You could visualize that through your piano roll. So are you doing an ascending melody, or are you doing a descending melody? Or does your melody rise and then descend? They call those motifs. So you know who's good at talking about it? Game from Busy told me about motifs in your melody. So if you have a rising melody, you know what I'm saying, you want to repeat that. You might not use the same notes, but you use the same ascending or descending pattern so that it sounds familiar enough, but different enough that it doesn't get boring. Let's see, running out of space. Let's talk about your wordplay editing or your word choice. You darken this up. I don't know how it's going to come across on screen. Word choice editing. Right? Where we at? Where we at? So they have a book called Word Hero. And they have different little puzzles and literary games that you can practice with, literary devices. You know what I'm saying? It was recommended by the guy who made the speed songwriting course. So I'm gonna check it out, let you know, get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Drop an Amazon link, help your boy out. Use a thesaurus. You know what I'm saying? To enhance the tone of your words. Let's see, what else? What else? Power words. Use adjectives. Be descriptive. People want to know, what does it smell like? What does it taste like? How do you see it? You know what I'm saying? What does it sound like? How does it feel? Excuse me. What else? Be specific. Like I said before, instead of saying it's cold, my heart's cold. No, heart cold. No, icebox where my heart used to be. No, Marion already said it. Oh, heart frozen over. And I'm only growing colder. You know what I'm saying? You'll find your own rhyme to deal with heart frozen over instead of saying my heart's cold. Come on. You see why being a musician is more like being a magician? You come up with words that match a concept, speak it through the microphone over a beat, goes into another person's ear. They think about it, and it's like, whoa. They have their own meaning what those words mean, and it aims right at their heart. And that music influences them to the point where they're just caught up in the rapture, the rhapsody that you've created. You're welcome. Let's see. Where we at with this now? Next section. We going into. We did editing. Stop tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Edit once. And stop thinking about it. Just either go record, record what you have, record a demo, mix it down, and listen to it. Bounce it as a 2-track and listen to it. Sit with it for a few days. You know what I'm saying? Then you can think about what you would change or what you would add, what you would take out. You know what I'm saying? The filters, the EQs, the presets that you would like to switch out. But the point is to stop overthinking your music. You don't have to be Mozart to make a living doing music. And there's so many avenues to make music. The best way to make money in music now is to provide music for the media. Because, they losing their grip on people, so they need to rehypnotize them. Put your music on Love and Hip Hop. Put them on Netflix. You got this. But stop tweaking. And then once you stop tweaking, sort. So is it a top level song? Mid tier? I before E is set after C, right? And then bottom drawer. This is SoundCloud. Hey, if you want to hide it, put it on SoundCloud. At least it's out there. This is main distribution. And you could throw these out on social media. Just so you could build awareness of your brand. See, the bottom tier songs you don't want to put on social media because people will be like, I don't know how to feel about this. But your mid tier songs is not your greatest work, but it gets people familiar with you. Like, oh, this is kind of good. I think I like this. I'm going to listen to this guy more. And then that's when you hit them with the boom, your main distribution. Like, yo, my top level songs, you thought these was good. You thought I brought you my talent with my mid-tier song. I brought you my practice skill with my mid-tier song. And I even got my throwaway songs on SoundCloud. You can check those out when you're ready. But these, my top level songs, I'm proud of them. And that's how you got to be. So let's see. So if you make, let me see what we doing. So the top, like I said, good to really good. Mid tier, it's okay. It's good. No, it's okay to good. And then the bottom tier is not bad. Okay. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? let me put it another way. Top level songs. You publish them for royalties. You know what I'm saying? Mid tier. They got some commercial value. You just gotta find it. You know what I'm saying? Some of your songs might, like, let me say, they might have video game applications. Netflix. You know what I'm saying? They might not be album type of uh, instrumentals, but they definitely have a place as music. So the best thing I would recommend is for you to look up a music library for, you know what I'm saying, broadcast media, and find out what type of songs or what type of music that they want, and you know what I'm saying, tweak, not tweak, tailor your mid-tier songs to fit that sound. That's what your mid-tier sound should be. You know what I'm saying? Those will help you get followers. Like I said, eraser. I need the pencil. Let's see. And then your bottom tier. That's what you can play when you want people to go home. Like, yo, listen to my mixtape. And niggas be like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? That it don't be offended when people do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be prepared. These are the songs you want to play that annoy people enough to leave. And if they stick around, then it's like, oh shit, maybe I might have to bump this up to a mid-tier song. But yeah, I'm just playing. But that's the kind of idea. You know what I'm saying? You play those songs during theses, play theses. Smoke sessions. Yeah, be that guy with these songs. You know the guy, like, everybody's smoking out and he brings his guitar and starts singing. Be that guy with your MPC. Have fun with this shit. Like, don't take music so seriously. Take it serious enough to develop your craft, but don't take it so serious that you don't want to share your creativity. Have fun with that shit. And then who knows? You could start a freestyle session and build a song. That's why I said y'all generation is definitely the most blessed. This generation now. Uh Sorry for hitting the mic. The bottom draw songs we already covered it. I just had mad metaphors for what you could do with these songs. But the takeaways, the bottom draw song, can you use any section of your bottom draw song and turn it into a top tier song or middle draw song? Like, can the hook from your bottom tier song be chopped and screwed, or used or can a line from one of your bottom tier songs be used as a hook in another song that may become a top tier or middle tier song? Just for example, when UGK or Pimp C was like front, back, side to side, never let a broke ass ride, T.I. used that. You know what I'm saying? That was a hook. Or 3 6 Mafia, their chopped and screwed style, they would use lines from their songs and turn it into a hook. Slob on My Knob was one of those. Mid-tier songs. What can you change in your mid-tier song that would make it a hit, which is a top-tier song? Would it be the chord progression that you're playing? Is it too complicated? You might want to just make it a simple, you know what I'm saying, 1 4 5. 13625. You know, Stone. Just listen. Be creative. But really, what specifically would you change about your mid-tier songs? Like I said, stop tweaking, record it, listen to it for about a week, or record it, put it away for a week, go learn how to draw, go learn how to do Photoshop, and then come back and listen to it with fresh ears. Is there anything that you would change? Anything that you would keep? So, I just want you to always be creative. We finished going over the speed songwriting for the MPC. After this, we're going to be getting into practical applications of everything we just talked about over the past couple of months. The MPC has an overhaul of features. It's got new plugins. It's got halftime. It's got glitch effects, like basically like gross beats in the MPC. You have the 808 slides in the MPC. You got key groups so you could turn your own samples into an instrument. Has about 7 instrument VST plugins. Has its own, like I said, key detection. It has, what else? Mixing plugins. Basically, you can make your own. It's its own walk-in studio, man. Sounds like I'm about to go make some beats, man. Holla at your boy. We out of here. Peace.